No, I can't control it. I'm mega evolving. I'm making a 30 video. Dude, my bad, chat.
Dude, you're using your DS to hold up your phone?
Dude. Yeah, no. So remember that little thing that I had to hold up the freaking camera?
Yeah.
Dude, I lost it, and I have no idea where I put it.
Brother. It's probably in your house.
Yeah. They had me using the freaking, they had me using the freaking 3DS XL for my mount.
Oh, yeah.
But dude, no, I was gonna make a video talking about, like, did you see the Switch 2 stuff that came out?
Yeah.
Do you like it?
Dude, they're making the games cost like $90 now.
And actually $80.
80 digital, 90 hard copy.
Dude, $80 is still crazy though, I'm not gonna lie.
So stupid. And then it's like, is it really an upgrade? Like,
okay. In its defense, it is a bit of an upgrade graphically because, dude, the old Switch literally like couldn't run shit in this thing. So basically, at this point, I guess I'm making an Evan 30 video for this, and I'm making an Evan 30 video for you. So,
yes!
Yeah! It's all for you.
I get the live action version.
Live action! What the hell? Yeah, so basically, the old Switch could do, undocked, it did 720, 30 FPS, which is actually kind of atrocious for today's standards.
Yeah.
This Switch, undocked, will be 1080p, and it can do up to 120 frames per second.
Okay,
which
so
is actually correct.
It's a big upgrade, but how much does it cost?
$450.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
you lost.
Okay, but over summer, I'm gonna save a bunch of money and buy it, basically.
Shocker.
Dude, okay. So to the Evan 30 audience tuning into this, this one's been sort of unplanned, but you know what? It's going the way I want it to. So I'm just gonna leave it. You know what I mean? So today, I don't know, it was at some point in the morning, it was kind of earlier in the morning. We got a video, basically a Switch 2 Direct, showcasing the system, some of the things it can do, some of the new games coming out for it, and we got a price point. Nice. So, did we get, the day it came out? Do you remember? Was it June something?
What?
The Switch 2, release date? Did you watch that video?
I watched a video, I don't remember the release date.
Oh. So the Switch 2, I think it's coming out June something, but yeah, no, it's gonna be pricey. It's $450, but I will say, I do like the Switch, and I think that if they want to continue doing the Switch type of thing, I think they're doing it the right way. Now, it is expensive. I understand why it's expensive because it's, more powerful, this, and that. It is gonna be pricey though at $450. And one thing that I do like that they're doing is I really like that they are going to the old Switch 1 games and giving them graphical boosts, but I don't like that you gotta pay for those. I kind of thought that would come with it, but listen, those games are getting performance enhanced, and regardless of, arguing whether or not it should cost money, I'm just happy they're doing it. And then also, we got a quick look into how Legend ZA is going to look on the Switch 2, and okay, there's a Pokemon game. There's a new Pokemon game. There's a new Pokemon game on a Switch. It's going to be Switch 2. That's actually going to run correctly. That's exciting. That is very... I was playing Black and White 2 earlier today. Shocker. And...
Really?
And I was just... I was playing it, and all I was thinking is, man, they don't make Pokemon games like this anymore. Seriously? I don't mean to be that guy. Oh, they don't make Pokemon games like this anymore. Back in my day, whatever. I don't mean to be that guy, but also, dude, what the hell? What was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? I'm trying to remember. Oh, anyway, seriously, like a lot of the Pokemon games on the Switch for me have just totally been like hit or miss. So it is very refreshing to see a Pokemon game that genuinely looks like it's going to run and function as it was intended to. And I know that's an insanely low bar, but I'm excited. I'm excited that we're finally getting the bare minimum. You know what I mean? With a Pokemon game. But I do. I know I'm sounding a little bit harsh. You know, if you personally enjoyed any of those Pokemon games, like seriously, all the power to you. But I think that, you know, the meat of the Direct was that we got an absolute shitload of information for the new Mario Kart, and we got a new 3D Donkey Kong game. And so the Mario Kart looks awesome. It's freaking an open world Mario Kart game. Like, come on. And there's 24 people on like in each race now, not just like, I think it was not just 12. Or no, is it 12 or like 16 or something? I think it's 12. Yeah, no, it's 12. Yeah, the 12th. And there's like a shitload of new characters they showed off. I remember seeing, I think they're called Pokies. It was those like tall little sand things that were in the desert levels. Yeah, Pokies are a playable character. The cows from Moo Moo Meadows are a playable character now. Yeah, no, it's true. You can literally play as the cow from Moo. Look it up, dude. You can play as the cow.
In what?
In the
new Mario Kart?
One of the characters is literally the cow. They show it off for like a split second. It's the cow from Moo Moo Meadows on like a bike or something.
Are you serious? That is so cool.
I am dead freaking serious, dude. Look it up.
I'm looking it up right now. As we speak.
So that game just looks freaking awesome. And the other thing that was huge for me was Donkey Kong Bonanza. I mean, that just sounds super silly. You know what I mean? Some people are. Dude, I'm gonna have to play as the freaking cow.
It's so stupid.
You know, it's awesome.
No, it's so awesome. But
It's awesome.
It's a cow doing a fucking wheelie on a motorcycle.
Dude.
That's so cool.
I'm thinking about what character. I think honestly, dude, I really hope Dry Bones in that game because Dry Bones is like my guy for Mario Kart. But if he's not in it, I mean, it's whatever. If he's not in it, I'm gonna play the cow. I'm gonna use the cow, honestly. Speaking about Donkey Kong Bonanza, so some people kind of complained about Donkey Kong getting a new redesign, and I guess after seeing his new redesign in game for that new Donkey Kong, honestly, it's growing on me. So here's my thing: is that, you know, Donkey Kong's design from Country from '94, which is what they've used for like frickin' 20 years plus now. More like frickin', actually kind of more like 30 years they've been using that. I think that is an awesome, like completely classic design, and I am gonna miss it if they're retiring it forever. But I will say, call me crazy. The redesign is really interesting and it looks very wacky, but for Donkey Kong being expressive, it works. And they show Donkey Kong making a bunch of silly little faces in the trailer for Bonanza, and it works. The game, like, I noticed that what Nintendo's been doing with some of their characters, they've been making them like the new art style for Mario Kart and this Donkey Kong game. They're definitely making the characters a lot more expressive, which maybe you're not a fan of the overly cartoony look, but I guess my thing is that I really don't mind. I think that the expressions are quite fun and it has a lot of potential. So, me personally, I really don't mind. But you know, hey, agree to disagree on that one, right? But yeah, Donkey Kong also had on overalls, which was just funny. No, seriously. There's a new Donkey Kong game called Donkey Kong Bonanza, and it's gonna be like a 3D open world Donkey Kong game. Dude, have you ever played Mario Odyssey? And honestly, it kind of looks like that, honestly.
But Donkey Kong?
Well, not the same thing, but like the art style is a little bit similar. It's gonna be like a Switch 2 game, yeah. I'm buying that. $80. It might. If that one's $80 too. That's gonna be.
Dude, you're buying like.
I'm gonna buy it all.
He's gonna spend a life fortune on Nintendo Switch 2 games.
I mean, dude, I might as well have spent a life fortune because I had Pokemon White for a long time, but I've only had Black for like a year or two. I bought it last summer.
Did you ever get Platinum back?
I did get platinum
Oh,
back.
yeah, sweet.
Yes. For context, I let my friend borrow one of my platinums. But what was I gonna say? I only have one copy of platinum. One of my platinums. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so basically I will say that Bonanza does look really cool, and I'm excited to see it. Oh, and also there's gonna be a FromSoft game that is exclusive to the Switch, which people were really mad about, but I can't really comment on that because I haven't played enough FromSoft stuff, but I mean the game looks cool. Regardless of how you feel about all that stuff, I think the game does look cool. I don't know if I'm gonna play it, at least not now, because again, I respect FromSoft and I think those are some awesome games, but I've never played too much of that, so that's gonna be like a big maybe, especially not for full price. I would say I'm gonna probably like want to play Elden Ring and Dark Souls and all that stuff before I buy whatever this new one was. And then some other third party stuff, this and that. But yeah.
Alright. Okay, but.
All right. Well. Well, let's just say this little Evan 30 has got somewhere to go. What do I have to do? I mean, it's really late. Maybe sleep. Well, regardless, this little Evan 30 has got to go to market. Goodbye.